Yeah. So, like I always say, I want people to get to know these stories very well. And so, welcome to South African channel, and please share the videos, like the page, and subscribe, and let's move forward, because it's a story that needs to be heard by so many people. And so, the man maintained me, as I said, and you know, in the Arab land, hardly will you speak to an Arab lady, especially in Libya. Hardly will you speak to an Arab lady. But now this man boss had a very beautiful daughter. She was called Masora. Now I realized she was so beautiful. But then the point is that in spite of her beauty, now I have no communication with her. That is the Arab culture, you know. You will not be allowed to talk to her. And I was scared because now we heard so many stories of Africans or black Africans having contact with Arab ladies, and the kind of atrocities that were melted to them. So I was scared, and I really want to maintain my full body to prepare me to travel to Europe, but not to involve in any Arab woman. But I remember one funny story. One evening, I was just on the farm watering the plant, and the girl came, and then I saw her climbing the ladder. And you know, the intensity of the wind on the Arab land, the Sahara Desert, is very strong. And so as she climbed, I mean, it blew her dress up, and it exposed her panties and those things. And you know, that was the first time I saw something Arabic. But who was I? Now, when I saw it, she came, and then in a way she greeted me. But I was scared to engage her in conversation, you know, because you really can't talk to Arab girls. That is mamnoa, or a taboo. You understand? And so now I work on the farm, and sometime now I realized that some guys came to the farm and they were talking to my boss. And well, I didn't know the contents of the kind of discussion they were having. And so I went there, but I guess their nationality were maybe either from Mali or Sudan or wherever, but they had a lot of discussion with my boss. And so, well, I enjoyed my farm work. I was working on the farm. And I remember one day I was in my room when my boss came to knock. And I used my local dialect, the Tweed, to tell him, Bremu, that is coming. And so when he entered, he said, what is the meaning of Bremu? And then I told him, Bremu means coming. And I said, oh, Bremu is too force. And so I worked on the farm for some time. But then, unfortunately, at the end of the month, when my boss was about to pay me, now instead of the 5 dinars per day as we agreed, now he decided to give me 4 dinars, which is 120 dinars for a month. And in fact, no matter my appeal, he said he was not going to add anything. But then I told him, fine, in that case, now I have to leave for Benghazi, because I know my guys in Benghazi were earning something more than the 4 dinars a day. So I decided to leave the farm. So on the following day, now the man told me to reconsider my decision, because he is from Libya, and he knew that nobody earns 5 dinars a day in Benghazi. But I told him, no, that is not the truth. So I will actually go back to Benghazi. So the following day, I joined his family in his car. I was at the back seat with Masora and then the elder brother. You know, I saw pain written on the face of Masora. She looked at me, our eyes met, she smiled back, and that was the end of the story. So that was the last time I saw her in Libya. So when we got to Benghazi, I alighted at Funduk. Funduk is a special market. It's a market in Benghazi, a popular market in Benghazi. So I alighted at Funduk, and then, well, I decided to look for my friends there so that I know what to do. So let's see in the next episode what happened. when I got to Funduk.